Mini modular moments.
Hello and welcome to another mini modular moment. If you watched the previous episode, you will have seen the epic fail that I experienced on stage with this modular. So now I'm going to investigate why that happened. So this is the offending patch from last night, and I'm going to double check what is going on here. I have not changed it since last night, so it should still sound awful. Okay. See, that's sounding better already. Why couldn't I do that last night? I think it might have been that timbre that was the issue. I mean, I did say in my last video I didn't know what Orange Algorithm 2 was, and possibly if I'd have known it was called phase distortion and modulation, even though I don't fully understand the terminology, I might not have chosen that as my algorithm for a live setup when I'm repatching. But there you go. But that seems to be timbre and harmonics could be causing a problem, and I guess when you're on a panic on stage and it's sounding awful, it's really hard to then try and correct it. You live and learn. So, lessons learnt. 1. Do not use an algorithm that you've just randomly put in Platts and think that it's going to be okay. I hadn't quite tweaked too much with the timbre and morph knobs, and I didn't realise that the slightest tweak could make it sound incredibly bad. That's my fault for just not understanding the algorithm well enough. If you watch Redme's recording video on the new Platts update, you will see that he can do a much better job than I can with that algorithm. Secondly, I think it's really important to be able to monitor your sound before it goes out to the desk. In this current setup, I can't do that. I only have one output, being the headphones output, which you can also send to the desk, which is what I do at the moment. You can get a stereo out module 1U, which connects to these outputs. So then I can send the output to the mixing desk through these, and I can connect the headphones module up to the stereo out module, which means that what is also coming out here, I can hear through the headphones. So then I can check it through the headphones before I decide that it's viable to send out to the audience. Lesson number 3, I think for our setup, especially as we're new to modular, is to have a backup. So we were using the circuit tied in with this, but we didn't have a good enough session on the circuit tracks to be able to compensate for not putting this modular in. So if the worst came to the worst and I was monitoring it through my headphones module, as I should be, and I wasn't getting anywhere, we could always revert to using the circuits instead, rather than wholly relying on the modular. For this moment in time, until I've got fully used to working the modular and understanding all the algorithms in my Platts module. It's a couple of days later since I made the earlier portion of this video, but I had a revelation last night watching a YouTube video, and I have found the problem with the algorithm that I was using. I had the output going out and also the aux output going out. They're two different things. I think one is phase distortion, one's phase modulation, and both of them together, you've got to really tweak them to get them sounding good. If you take the aux out and just use the out, it's bulletproof.